When you're playing a game or watching a movie, nostalgia is probably the best feeling you could ever feel, besides excitement, of course. So today in this video, we're gonna go over 5 movies that really bring out your childhood. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Number 5, The Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. In this Hollywood musical classic, every child dreams of someday escaping from their troubles, yet Judy Garland's Dorothy gets her wish after she and her dog Toto are lifted away by a fierce tornado to a technicolor land of singing munchkins, flying monkeys, and wicked witches. Accompanied by an immortal songbook and her new friends Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion, Dorothy tries to make her way along the yellow brick road to the Emerald City, from where she hopes to get back to her Kansas hometown and the family she realizes she misses and loves. The nostalgic love of home was a theme for several of Hollywood's Golden Age musicals, and Garland would conjure a similar domestic yearning 5 years later as she sang Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas in Vincent Minnelli's Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh, he's just as scared again.
Don't you know the wizard's going to give you some courage?
I'd be too scared to ask him for it. Look at that. Look at that. What happened? Somebody pull my...
Number 4, Peter Pan, 1953. Disney's gorgeously animated version of J.M. Barrie's classic stage play is a joyful mix of the magic and imagination that children can conjure up, tinged with the melancholy inevitability of lost youth. This timeless tale about the boy who wouldn't grow up introduces that theme of lost innocence when the children's father, Mr. Darling, proclaims that Wendy is too old and grown up for the nursery she shares her younger brothers with. Thus they meet Peter, with whom they fly away from their London home with. Off for an adventure out to a neverland of pixie dust, pirates, and mermaids, yet Wendy's wish to return is an acknowledgement of the reality of aging, even as, in the final touching scene, Mr. Darling himself recognizes Peter's pirate ship in the clouds, a recollection of his own past adventures and since forgotten childhood. Number 3, Fanny and Alexander, 1982. Ingmar Bergman's sumptuous biographical masterpiece sees the renowned Swedish director return to the subject of his own childhood for a richly textured portrayal of wealthy family life in Uppsala at the turn of the 20th century. Told through the young bright eyes of the eponymous brother and sister, this epic tale sees their life change dramatically when, after the loss of their beloved father, their widowed mother marries an austere bishop. This results in a painful, joyless move away from the theatrics and sumptuous splendor of their indulgent home life to a strict and stark house of cruelty. Number 2, Cinema Paradiso, 1988. Winning the 1990 Academy Award for Best Foreign Film, this evocative ode to childhood in cinema is drenched in romance and longing. This movie accompanies Salvatore, a successful director, on his journey of memories and regret as he returns to his Sicilian home after the death of a friend. There he recalls his early childhood years, his friendship with an aging projectionist, and his discovery of the joys of the silver screen. Number 1, Only Yesterday, 1991. Much of acclaimed Japanese animation studio Ghibli's beautiful crafted output touches on a childhood world of imagination, usually with an emphasis on nature and always with an enormous sense of warmth and heart. This is certainly true of this underrated gem from director Isao Takahata, which tells the story of a young woman who decides to take a rural break from her office in the city to return to a countryside where she always felt her soul belonged. As she travels by train through a gorgeously realized hand-drawn landscape, she reflects back on her 10-year-old self and memories of summer in her childhood in the 1960s. Here, the memories of youth evoke not so much a loss of innocence as a sense of lost opportunity and the disappointment that comes as hope and potential fade away from a life that once seemed endless of possibility. That's all we have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed or felt nostalgic, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye!